Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We just get this tweeted and then we are good to go. SPY, SPX, QQQ. Boom. Boom, boom. Alrighty. Good morning, everybody. So I got a serious question that I want all of you to answer. How many of you overtraded yesterday, got chopped up by SPY and QQQ, and lost money because of it? How many of you in the chat did it? Some of you might not want to admit it, but I'm curious. How many of you overtraded yesterday and tried to trade that very choppy range? Apparently we got a liquidity sweep yesterday. I didn't even see that. Boom. Right into a fair value gap. Boom, boom, boom. Did not see that at all. Or was that in the overnight session? Never mind. That was in the overnight. Disregard. Good morning, all channel members. Everybody. Overtraded. Yeah. Yeah. Yesterday was not the day to trade. I took an AMD trade. It was a small profit, nothing crazy about it, but just did not see anything on SPY or QQQ that had me interested. Nothing at all. So you have to avoid trading in these consolidation days, because you guys hear me every morning. I've been saying that we're trading in a weird spot. For me to be interested in a bounce, I'd like to see us come down here. For me to be interested in a reject, we're talking all the way up here. We're trading in a very weird spot in the market right now, SPY and QQQ. So the odds, or not the odds, but like the high probability setups, they're not really there right now on SPY and QQQ. Now that might change today because we're getting closer to our demand areas. But just these last, four trading days, there hasn't been very high probability setups in the market. So that's why it's important to do your analysis, higher time frame analysis, understanding where we're at. That way you can understand, okay, where are we trading? Are we near any high? What are you doing, cat? Are we near any high probability area, right? Are we near a fib? Are we near a demand? Are we near a supply? But we're just trading in the middle of nowhere. So those probabilities, they're not really there. Again, that could change today, hopefully, if we can start getting down towards our bounce areas. But yeah, you got to avoid these trading days in the future. Where is it? Right here. So that's why I typically have that cutoff time of around 11 to 11:15, because had you sat here yesterday and tried to trade this after 11, the market did not do anything. And then as a result of sitting here longer and longer and longer, watching the chart, you're going to try to catch these subpar trades and ultimately start losing money. So take that as you please. But yes, don't make that same mistake in the future if you got caught in it yesterday. So as far as ES, I mean, the main levels that I'm still interested in is 45.39.5 all the way down to 45.12.75. I mean, we could continue to just slowly grind under it until we break it, but ideally this is where I'm looking for bounces in the market. Take that off. Boom. Take that off. Boom. So yeah, 45.39.5 down to 45.12.75. Ultimately would like to watch this smaller range right here if we can get down there. But I mean, it's very plain and simple on ES. That's really it. And then if we break 45.80, I'm looking for more upside. But that's where we got the demand. That's where I want to look for bounces. So Q, that's it on ES. And on over to SPY, it's going to be the same thing, just using ES demand to trade SPY. Do have a little level here around like 451.8, but other than that, SPY break above 456.38, look for the push into 459.44, and then I want to see if that 8 EMA can line up inside of that demand, just because we haven't tested the 8 EMA since 11:10. So it's been almost, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 trading days, about to be 12. If ES falls into demand and SPY is also at that 8 EMA, I would be willing to try a bounce there. But then from there, reject is going to be up at 459.44. So SPY is good. ES is good. Let's take a quick look at the economic calendar, see what we got going on. Again, make sure you guys are smashing that like button if you want this watch list. Post it up in the chat. Today, tons of Fed speakers. We have home price index at 9 o'clock, consumer confidence at 10, and then Fed speaker 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 10:45, 1:05, and then 3:30. So again, it could be one of those days where market doesn't do much. Let's hope it's not one of those days, but same thing. I mean, we got that daily demand on NQ, boom, boom. So again, large area, we can look for a bounce. I'm about to kick my cat out of my room. Knocking over my light for my content. But yeah, I mean, I'll watch the demand, ideally the 4-hour that we got right here. But yeah, so pretty large range that we can watch. And then we got a further one down there. I believe, what is that, a 1 hour? Yeah, we got a 1 hour demand down there as well. So quite a ways away. But that's it on NQ. Again, maybe that 8 EMA if it comes down and taps it. But we'll see. And then QQQ. Come on. Oh, that's probably why it's not loading. QQQ. So we are in that weekly fair value gap. Just keep that in mind. But again, I'll watch the NQ demand and then maybe the 8 EMA. See the last time we tested it. Actually, we haven't tested it at all. So maybe this 387. Oh, we might have already touched it. Let's see in the pre-market. No, we haven't tested it yet. So maybe that 8 EMA, it just really depends, but would prefer the demand. So it looks like NQ's getting very close. Cool, let's take a look at SPX. You guys know the drill. We always do ES, NQ, SPY, QQQ, and SPX, and then we get to the individuals. Don't you worry. Nothing changed today. I'm going to get to them. Don't you worry. Alrighty. I mean, we got a tiny gap right here that we could watch. It's only like 4 points, nothing crazy. But other than that on SPX, 4,600. Cool. What time is it? 8:20. Let's do this. All right, start with Apple. Don't care about. AMD had that nice push yesterday. If you guys caught that long level, that was a very nice breakout. But as far as today, not too interested. So nothing on AMD. Amazon. I was looking for that push into 150. But not too interested in that. Boeing. That had a nice gap up. Above that high right there. It's just so overextended. But I don't know. Maybe Boeing for an uptrend entry. We'll see. Pull up the DMs to myself. Boom. All right. Boeing, question mark. It's a possibility. Baba, don't care about. Coin. That I actually like. 1 hour 21 EMA bounce. Good morning. Again, we talked about this for the weekly watch list. I mean, it's got a straight shot into 127. So look for that uptrend entry. Ideally would be a bounce at that 1 hour 21. But we'll see. Or an uptrend entry above yesterday's highs. That looks good. Costco. Looks like it's trying to do a little cup and handle. Hopefully it breaks 600, gets to our price target. GOD don't care about Google, don't care about IWM, still consolidation. Meta, same thing, consolidation. Microsoft, consolidation. Netflix, surprised they haven't pushed it back to 52-week highs yet. NVDA, don't care about. PayPal, don't care about. Roku ran yesterday, so looks like it broke that 100 without ever coming back down and testing it. So, I mean, I'd be interested anywhere from 101 to 100, depending on the liquidity. But I do like Roku and Coin a lot. And then that Shopify yesterday, whew, that was a banger. I didn't catch it personally. I don't really like trading right off the open on a Monday. But it hit that bounce. We talked about it yesterday and held it here, held it here, held it here, boom. So that was part of the watch list yesterday, and I gave that to everybody. So if you caught it, congrats. And then Tesla, I'm sure it's going to be the same thing as it's been for the last 3 weeks. Consolidation. Really not too interested in it. Not 3 weeks, a couple weeks, I should say. But maybe it just sits here, forms a little symmetrical triangle, and eventually figures out which way it wants to break. But as of now, nothing on Tesla for me. Cool. Alrighty. So as far as individuals today, Coin and Roku are going to be my go-tos. So that locked in. Boom. SPY, QQQ, Coin, Roku. Yeah, make sure you guys are running up them likes. If you guys want this watch list posted in the chat for free, all you gotta do is click that like button. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for 8:30 to roll around, that's when I like to finalize my levels. What questions you got? I don't have any fibs on ES. None. None at all. Yep, looked at NVIDIA, not too interested. What questions we got or stocks we haven't looked at already? Jasper watching both ways in the market. Both ways. Good morning. QQQ formed a head and shoulders. What time frame? I mean the head. Nah, I personally wouldn't consider this one. Some people might, but I don't. Just because that head. It's like a deformed head. But I guess patterns are never textbook. We looked at Tesla again, not interested. Rivian. Let's see. I mean, look above that little trend line right there. It would have to clear that daily 21 EMA and actually hold for me to be interested. But that's about it. Not really a setup I'd be too interested in right now. Probably wait a little bit. Riot. Let's see. Again, this is going to move with crypto. So Coin, Mara, Riot, they all move together. I still think your best bet's going to be trading Coin just because it moves a lot more than Riot. So, what else we got? Seems like I need more caffeine this morning. Even trading questions, it doesn't have to be just stocks. Trading questions are welcome. We looked at Amazon already. Again, not too interested. I was looking for more of a continuation out of it, but not interested down here. RCL. That's why you guys got to tap in as soon as we get live. Again, SPY, ES, NQ, QQQ, those are the first things that I do. Let's see, RCL. I mean, it's got that hourly head and shoulders. It's not anything crazy because higher time frames are screaming bullish. But if I had to guess, they're going to try to push it back into this high. I would just look for an entry. Yeah, I do butterflies. I haven't done them in a while, though. Just haven't seen anything worth putting a butterfly on. There's a very specific setup that you have to see. Affirm. Actually, this doesn't look bad. That's a big move out of Affirm. A big breakout. A big breakout. I think I saw on Twitter somebody posted like a weekly rounding bottom here. That actually doesn't look bad. I would watch that 29 level personally, or actually your best bet. 29 might be a little higher risk, but your best bet is to look for a bounce around like 27, 25 down to 27. That looks really good. Obviously it's going to pull a little bit, but look for previous resistance turn to support. Plus we got that 4-hour 21. So not a bad level. That's personally what I would watch. I'm not going to trade it though. I like Coin and Roku a lot more today. Yeah, TOS is pretty easy to use on your phone. You just got to get used to it. Watching the price action at the 50 or 61.8. It's really all it comes down to. Unfortunately, I cannot talk about any stocks that I would buy for the long term. Not a certified financial advisor. Yep, I look at the 21 EMA daily, weekly, monthly. And I use it intraday. Looks like I gotta kick the cat out of here again. Bye-bye. She's like sitting there biting the boxes. Pinterest. I haven't heard that name in a minute. Pins. Again, make sure you guys are smashing that like button if you want this watch list posted up in the chat. I mean, Pinterest, I probably look for that pullback. But this right here, that's just consolidation. So maybe the daily 21. Made new 52-week highs. Technically, that's a higher low on the monthly. But yeah, I'd probably look for that pullback towards that daily 21 and see if it finds support. So the dog is good. Do they get along? No, not yet. Not yet. It's mainly the cat being the mean one. But we'll figure that one out eventually. Cool. 8:30. Let's finalize some levels. See if the market makes any moves. And we get these bad boys rolling. Alrighty. Cool. Yeah, I appreciate that. And while the book got brought up, if anybody wants to learn more about my overall day trading strategy and about, I think it's a 320-page book, everything you see on this screen right here, plus so much more, Full chapter on my Fibonacci trading guide. And then sniper entries is even in the book. So much more. Make sure to check it out on Amazon. You can find it using this link right here. And I can guarantee you, you are going to find a lot of value inside of this book. So again, there's a link. Make sure you check it out. Alrighty, so ES. SPY. Using ES levels today. There is a daily demand from 45.39.5 down to 45. 12.75. We'll look for buyers in this area. No rejects until 52 highs. All right, so there's SPY, QQQ. We're gonna have to do the same thing. We're gonna have to trade off NQ just because there's literally no levels on QQQ. I like the 4-hour demand more, but using NQ levels, daily plus 4-hour demand from 15928.5 to 15825. We'll look for a bounce there. Cool. And then we had coin. Awesome. Look for that pullback. All right, coin bounce. 1 hour 21 EMA or uptrend entry. And then Roku bounce 1 hour 21 EMA or uptrend entry. Jeez, can't type. There we go. Roku. But yeah, bounce 1 hour, actually 1 hour 21 EMA to 100 or uptrend entry. There we go. Awesome. So we got this typed out. You guys know the drill. 150 likes if you want half of the watch list, 200 likes if you want the full watch list posted in the chat. But now the ball is in your court. We got at least 100, how many people? 175 people. So 150 is achievable. 200 though, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But let's get this posted up. You can get the ebook. If you're in India, I can drop the ebook, but I can't do anything about the actual book being on or available in India on Amazon. But here's where you get the ebooks right there. 2 of them are on there: the New Age of Technical Analysis, New Age of Day Trading, and my TTM Squeeze Scanner if you want to get that as well, if you're on ThinkorSwim. But let's get this posted up in Team Bull and YouTube channel members. All right, Team Bull, boom. Channel members, boom. Hey, whoever's getting you them for Christmas, it's a loyal person. It's a good person you want to keep in your life, unless you're buying them for yourself, of course. But awesome. 117 likes. You guys need, what is that? 33 more? Yep, 33 more. But same thing, if you guys got questions, feel free to ask. I'll hang out till we hit the like goal. But remember, we're trading in a weird spot. Very weird area for SPY and QQQ. Individuals might be the the vibe until we break out. So but yeah, what other questions we got, squad? It's because there was an ad. So some people are watching the ad. And if you guys are in Mastermind 7 and you got Group 2, I will be your teacher. Nah, the light goal is 150 to 200. That's the goal. Can't go any lower than that. I mean, I'll trade SPY and QQQ for a swing. It's just rare. I prefer other stocks like UNH. This one was a literal banger. We hit that 550 price target yesterday. Obviously pulled back a little bit. Was bound to happen at 550. That's a huge level. But we entered this day right here down at 539. Caught pretty much an $11 move to the upside on this. So those contracts moved very, very nice. Hopefully you guys were able to catch that with me, but still ideally looking for upside. I'll stop out if we close below that daily 8 EMA, which is at 541. So if we get a daily close below there, I'm dipping out of it. But yeah. What other questions we got? If we hit 845, 850, and we don't hit any of the light goals, the watch list will only be posted in Team Bull and available to YouTube channel members only. Head back on over to NQ. Let's see if we can find a futures trade. See what we can find. Oh, there's a nice liquidity sweep there. Missed that one. Did not see that, but that was a very nice liquidity sweep. Maybe if it pulled back towards the fair value gap. That's right, Brian. Plus, you get a lot more videos, too. But what else we got? Any other questions? What is this? There we go. You ready to crush it today or what? Make a bag. If you head on over to my channel, there's a button that says join right there. All you gotta do is click that. See if there's any stock specific news on Twitter. Adobe news, oil news, OPEC news. Stuff about the VIX. Twilio, what's that? Did it gap up? Yes, it did. Only a few bucks though. Never mind. Okay. So really no. Oh, PDD is up 15% apparently. They report, yes they did. I mean, this could potentially come into play tomorrow or the next day. I'd be more interested if it pulled back. Obviously not chasing up here. But Yeah, it would definitely have to pull back towards like 120 to 123 for me to be interested in that. But again, that could come into play. Let's just throw that on the day trade watch list so we can monitor it. Rumors that the Cybertruck is only going to cost 50 to 80,000. Sheesh, I should have went for that. I just use Twitter. There's no specific website that you have to use. Yep, I post my swings in Team Bull. No, if I can't sit here and actively look at my screen, then I'm not going to trade. If you're in the master, I mean, are you in it now? If you're in it now and you got group 2, then you got me. But I guess you could request. I don't know. 23 more likes. I don't know if you guys are going to get it today. Might not get the watch list posted up. What else we got? What other questions? Or is everybody good? But yeah, if you're in it, then hit up Jadon. Just say, hey, can I get group 2? I like Brandon. Any other questions? Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to post something on Instagram too. 15 more. You're getting close. Mm-mm-mm. 1 second. There we go. Cool. Maybe we'll get live trading cranking again soon. PDD. That's going to come into play probably later this week. I don't want to try to chase it up here. But if we got that pullback, I'd be very interested in it. Very interested. Guys are getting close. You need 8 more. Also, if you guys haven't already, make sure you're following me on Instagram. Post a lot of free content on there as well. I'm sure most of you are following me on Instagram, but if you're not, here's the link to do that real quick. And also tonight I got a pretty fire video dropping on here, so keep your eyes peeled. But here's the Instagram at Carhorns, CARWHORNS, the only verified Carhorns on Instagram. Don't get scammed. But there's the link to that. Cool. Back on over to ES, see what we got going on there. Nothing too much happening in the pre-market. But yeah, I would say Coin and Roku looks like they have the best risk to reward, in my opinion. 5 more. You can do it. Short on Baba. Best of luck. But for a futures trade, I might take NQ. It's very rare that I'll trade NQ. But I like that we got this liquidity sweep. If it did it earlier rather than later and came back down and tested this level, I might be interested in trying longs with a stop right below there. But it's got to do it like soon. Like if it's 9:45 and it does it, I don't care about that. I want it to happen within like 10-15 minutes from now. So we'll see. But definitely a setup I would be interested in. Alrighty. 2 more. There you go. Alright, you guys get half the watch list today. Again, in the future, if you guys want the full watch list, you got to run it up to 200. But before dropping the watch list, as always, I am not a certified financial advisor. Everything talked about in this live stream is based on my opinion and my opinion only. Options trading is very risky, where you can lose more than your initial investment if you are not careful. So as always, do your own due diligence, use your own proper risk management, and I'm not responsible for any lost funds. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Tune in every single morning around 8 to 8:10 a.m. Eastern time, where I am live, and do this for you for free every single day. So, gonna give you guys Coin and Roku because those are my personal favorite setups today. Buying QQQ, we're trading in a weird range, so mainly gonna focus on Coin and Roku. But, that's gonna wrap it up today. As always, everybody have a blessed day. I hope everybody makes a absolute bag. And if you're in Team Bull, I will talk to you in 20-ish minutes. If not, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Everybody take it easy. Peace out.